Hello everybody, how are we? Happy Saturday to you. I fancy the full theme tune for the beginning. I think I played the wrong one. Should we pretend that's actually? I'll make my entrance again. Hold on a minute. We'll pretend we haven't started. Ready? Oh, hi. Haven't seen me today, have you? Great. Nice to be with you. How is everybody? Hope you're well. Yes, it's a very good Saturday evening to you. I hope you are well. The music! We've got a Goose 2 are here. Gay Goose and Hoglog are here. Glad you enjoyed the re-entry. Woohoo, says Janie Jones. Lovely to have you with us, Janie. Welcome. Welcome to Nick's Pub Quiz. Hashtag number 18. Yes, very exciting. Dan, Kazza, Steve, Ali and Izzy are in. Sutton Coldfield lockdown team, ready and waiting. I'm prepared. I have a white Magnum tonight. Don't mind if I do. You're very welcome. I'm hoping that you've been to the bar and got myself a drink. I'm actually cheersing tonight to Will and Lucy, a joyous couple. Gone with the beer and Moretti tonight, just fancied it. Yes, I might have caught the sun. I've only noticed that in about the last 15 minutes. Good. Anyway, yeah, it's a cheers to Will and Lucy. Happy 5th anniversary, guys. So much joy. Lots of love. Lots of cuddles from people to each other. I hope you're all very well, had a good week and all that kind of stuff, since I saw some of you on Wednesday, of course. Oh, a nice cold beer. Probably need it for my ever pinking brow. Yeah, welcome to Nick's Pub Quiz. The form generally is that we'll do about 40 questions. We'll do 20, followed by another 20. We'll have a little drinkable in the middle. My beautiful assistant will create a cocktail of sorts, I believe, for tonight. Yeah, thank you to all of you who have tuned into show 1 of Well You Join Me Live, which is also on the YouTube channel. Sort of the next step for the live commentary videos. Just toying with the idea of, can it be done as a show? Some friends in Teleland had been sort of, oh, maybe we should make that a TV thing, and they're not quite sure. So I thought, I'll make one myself and see what you think. So that's the secret behind that. Feel free to tune in. The video is on my YouTube channel. Well, You Join Me Live, episode 1. Stu Kennedy's done my own sports theme for me, a proper orchestral number. It's like my own grandstand theme. It's unbelievable. So that is lots of fun. Alex Gomez says it's his first pub quiz. Well, Alex, welcome. Tonight is for you. Let's just run through a couple of bits and pieces then before we get started in a couple of minutes. Stand by for the Nick's Pub Quiz selfie. If you're new, you'll crowd round your TV, smart TV, different pieces and bits and bobs, your laptops, your phones, whatever. We'll take a picture. You'll put it on your social media and it'll be hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. Emma, good to know you're here. Emma, who was basically has started my Tony Hart gallery by sending me this that she did with the kids. Well, how good's that? That's me. I showed it on Wednesday, but I wanted to show it again. A, because it's beautiful. Les Cargo has even got his little racing sweatband on. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. H are here as well. The full gang are in tonight, team. It's going to be a good one. I've got a feeling. Maybe I'll be sort of fully purple and puce by the end of the quiz as my gentle excursion earlier turns ever more purple. All right, I just wanted to, I did this on Wednesday, but I've got a few more thank yous that I just want to do, if you will allow me. It won't take long. Just a selection of the people that have been brilliantly supportive on my paypal.me/rugbymedia thing. Dropping in contributions, that's just all we do here. If you are inclined and can afford to, then a couple of quid or a couple of bucks is just part of the game. So to Frank Kaluda, thank you for your generous support. His message: me and my wife live in Baton Rouge and call ourselves the Quizzy Lifting Drinkers. We don't get to watch you live, but we've now taken all 17 of your quizzes. Thank you for helping us make quarantine time enjoyable. We've also become gin and tonic fans. Looking forward to quiz 18. So by the time they watch this, when we're all done, they'll be like, oh my God, we got the first shout out. Many thanks for keeping Team Gin will Fix It entertained on a Wednesday and Saturday evening. Kind regards, Martin and Laura Saville. To those of you that were winners of last weekend's fancy dress up, prizes are going being ordered and stuff in the next day or so. I've been a bit slow on that, but they'll be on their way. Angela Hobbs, thank you. Judith Thompson, Suzanne Absalom, Mark Lawton, very happy birthday to Ellie, I should say. Graham Magnus, thank you for your support. Wendy Gourlay and the Christies. Barbara Green, thanks for stretching our brains in lockdown, she says. Denise Neal, Amanda Hepner, Pauline Birch, Rob Guest, Rebecca Rose, Sarah Rutt, Amy Oskamu, Tracy Tan, or Oskamu, however you say that. Thank you for your support, Julia Manning. Lindsay Berracloth, I really like this, who's getting used to shouting at the TV, having not really Skyped or YouTubed before. So basically, Lindsay, as long as you know which one's which, because some of them, if you shout back, the other people will hear you. But there we are. So also to Jennifer Oakley from the Quizzer Kicks, and a shout out to Eddie Westmoreland from Somerset, from me old sister there. So I think we're virtually ready to go. I think it's time for the Nick's Pub Quiz selfie. I am Lindsay Berracloth. Good, Lindsay Bendit. Oh, okay, I get you. Very good. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just saying it in the sort of I am Spartacus way. Shout out from Diane to her folks. They're taking part for the first time. Pat and Dave, who've been styling out lockdown like the legends they are. Well, this is some of Diane's handiwork, our designer extraordinaire. So let's gather round and get ready for our Nick's Pub Quiz selfie. We will spread the message of Nick's Pub Quiz far and wide. A few of you as well have started leaving lovely messages like, we do a few other quizzes, but this is the best. Well, of course, because you guys are here, right? All right, here we go. Hello, Caroline. Good to know you're here. Nick's Pub Quiz selfie in 3, 2, 1. Hope we got it. Hope we got it. Let's hope we did. Pop that on your Instas, pop it on your Twitters, pop it on your face. Hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. Cheers to all the regulars. Cheers to all the newbies. I am going to be belching. Let's be honest. All right, I think we are almost ready to go. The way this works, if you are a newbie, is that we write the answers down. We don't put the answers in the chat. If you put the answer in the chat, you're a twat. We can't stop people doing it. We can try and kick people out if we want to. Caroline is there with the action ready to go. Yeah, that's basically how it works. You write it down, we mark the first 20, then we do the second 20. Are we ready to go? Yes, Nick, get on with it. Shout out to Rosie, who finished all her college work. Well done, Rosie. From Darren. Hello, O'Gradiators from Cambridge. Question number 1, eyes down for a full house. Shall we play Nick's Pub Quiz? I think we bloody should. Yes, you are having to turn down your TV's contrast because of how pink I am. Love it. Okay, question number 1. What is the capital of Australia? Question number 1. Nick's Saturday night pub quiz. What's the capital of Australia? Mitzi's already lost her pen. It's not a strong start. I'm going to nudge you just down a little bit. There we are. Look. I just got a wahey from Braden about being pink. I've forgotten what I said. Oslo. My skin is almost as pink as my lips. Right. Happy anniversary to some people that it's scrolled past too quickly. Let me just check that so you don't copy and paste that message a million times. Happy anniversary to Darren and Alison from Andy Hawkins. Shout out to your wife Heather Brown, Craig, who's 40 tomorrow. Welcome to the 40s Club. Happy birthday quiz. One thing is, we're 18. We're 18. We can legally drink now as a quiz. It's our 18th. That was question 1. What's the capital of Australia? Capital of Australia, question 1. Selena's happy to be here. Selena, we're happy you're here. Amelia and the Peters family from Northwood. Hello. Stop cutting and pasting that message. Question number 2. How many different colours are there on the circles of a twister mat? You know the game? Yeah. Question number 2. How many different colours are there on the circles of a twister mat? Erin, can you buy the t-shirt? You can. Nick's Pub Quiz Stash, there's a link to the shop in the description. If you got onto the YouTube before 5 to 8, then the link might not be there because I only actually put all the gumph in at about 4 minutes to 8, last minute as always. So you need to refresh for all the info to be there. But in the description is the link to my PayPal, the link to the Nick's Pub Quiz stash, and also to get your Gay Goose and Hog Log t-shirts and coasters, mugs. I know some of you out there are drinking your cocktails from your life commentary and Les Cargo mugs. I love you. How did we get here? It's hilarious and mental. Oh, look, Caroline's now posting links in the chat. Love that. That was question 2. How many different colours are there on the circles of a twister mat? Question number 3. Yes, it's species time. These are all species of which animal? Siberian, Sumatran and Caspian. Siberian, Sumatran and Caspian are all species of which animal? That's question 3. Anne-Marie has paid her entrance fee. That's lovely. Yep. Quid a head, a few quid per household maybe, whatever you fancy, whatever you can afford. There's a big happy birthday and a lot of emojis taking up the screen, which Caroline might look after shortly. Oh, do you know what? I'll do it. Enough now, yeah? Just shush. Chill. That was question 3. Siberian, Sumatran and Caspian are all species of which animal? Tom, you just dropped a 20 on me. That's very kind. A score? That's outrageous. That's very, very kind. Thank you very, very much indeed. The Sinclairs from Newcastle are back in the quiz and back on the booze. Good work. I like it. Bev wants me to say hello to Bumble, maybe in a minute. So let's get a few questions out the way, shall we? Let's get cracking. That was question 3 then. Siberian, Sumatran and Caspian are all species of which animal? Shout out to your mum, Dina. It's her first time pub quizzing. Well, welcome, Dina. Question 4. What 3-letter word can go after sand, arm and cock to make 3 new words? That is, what 3-letter word can go after sand, arm and cock to make 3 new words? Nick, your tooting neighbours, the news quizzes are back. Apologies for missing last week. Well, don't do it again. Lee and Leslie on rhubarb gin and Krabby's ginger beer. What a combo that is. At the same time. Rhubarb and ginger. Does that work? Hoglog. Yep, in for the house. So that's question 4. What 3-letter word can go after sand, arm and cock to make 3 new words? Question number 5. This is multiple choice. Will he remember to give us the choices? Who knows? According to the FAI, which is the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale. So the FAI, the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, how many people have been into space? I know, multiple choice, here we go. 566, 666, devil, 766. So, those are your choices. According to the FAI, the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, how many people have been into space? 566, 666 or 766? Yeah, Annabelle, that's not funny, so just shut up. Are we done with 5? You've got your options there. The first one, the second one and the third one. How many people have been into space? One came from my beautiful assistant earlier. Cheeky little question that, isn't it? You got a 1 in 3 chance. Question number 6. Which European country's football league has restarted this weekend, of course, since the C-19 lockdown began? So that's question 6. Which European country's football league has restarted this weekend since the COVID-19 lockdown began? Shout out to the Bordens in Taunton. Got some good cider on the go, have you? Shout out to Hannah and Callum in Abbey Village, all right? Nikki, please say sorry to hubby as I'm too busy sending comments to Nick to please give us a shout out. Well, that worked, didn't it? 18 weeks for being a fan, but first time sending a comment. We've not been going for 18 weeks. 18 quizzes, maybe. I think Caroline and I jumped on the same little shush there. It's busy Caroline tonight, by the looks of it, isn't it? Keeping on top of, there's some spice in here, isn't there? That was question 6. Question 7, cuisine. Eggs, parmesan, pancetta. Ingredients of which traditional Italian sauce? Eggs, parmesan and pancetta are ingredients of which traditional Italian sauce? How do I know the goose is gay? You know these things. It just feels like 18 weeks. Yes, it probably does. Hopefully in a general sense, not just how long I'm making it feel. I guess I should have said wrong answers only in the chat if you do end up feeling like you need to put something in the chat relative to answers. Good question so far. Well, thanks. Happy 8th birthday to Barry, 8th anniversary, sorry, to Barry and Bree in North Wales. We should have been in Florida now, but that's nice. We've been in from the start and spreading the good word. James and Aileen, thank you very much. Thank you. So that was question 7. Eggs, parmesan and pancetta are ingredients of which traditional Italian sauce? Question 8. What's the Japanese art of growing miniaturized trees and shrubs? That's question 8. What's the Japanese art of growing miniaturized trees and shrubs? The tooting one is out of the nick. Indeed. Jared, hi to the mad dogs. Hello, mad dogs. Hello to Caroline. She's binged on your live commentary videos today after being introduced to them. Well, that's lovely. Hello, Caroline. Shout out to Grandad Dennis. All right, Grandad D. That was question 8. Japanese art of growing miniaturized trees and shrubs. Should have that, shouldn't you? In Russian, question 9, in Russian, what is a pivo? Question 9, in Russian, what is a pivo? Mark says, shout out mum to be, Laura. And Jeff Vickers wants a shout out for Emily. Spelling for pivo, P-I-V-O. Hello, Lee from Scrumpix. Nice to have you here. The Nottingham 2 are sporting Nick's Pub Quiz t-shirts. Right on. Love it. Yeah, if you missed the sort of conclusion of the live commentary series, do catch up. I didn't put the sort of last official one on YouTube because it might get shut down for the music on it. So find me Instagram or my Twitter at Nick Heath Sport, and you can see just how far I jumped the shark in the ridiculous end of the narrative, where I came home and then it sort of became, maybe that's tooting, but now let's open it to the world with my new Well You Join Me live show. It's all got even sillier. Could it be possible? That's question 9. In Russian, what is a pivo? P-I-V-O. Question 10. Who's watching The Last Dance? Well, this isn't about that. It is. In what year was the film Space Jam, starring NBA legend and documentary man of the moment, Michael Jordan, released? What year was Space Jam released? John and Karen, happy 40th wedding anniversary for tomorrow from another Caroline. I think we've got all the Carolines in the world on Nick's Pub Quiz. What a treat. So that's question 10. In what year was the film Space Jam, starring NBA legend and documentary man of the moment, Michael Jordan, released? Steph wants a shout out to Steph and Tony in Chicago, the Windy City. Shout out to Nicola, who passed her driving test 8th go. I mean, you got there in the end, didn't you? Well done. Question 11, you'll have put a year down for 10. Question 11, Russian brick, bubble and panda dung are all types of which drink? That's 11. Russian brick, bubble and panda dung are all types of which drink? Mark wants to know question 8. What's the Japanese art of growing miniaturised trees and shrubs? Happy 16th birthday to Hannah from Kirsty. Just playing the trumpet there. That was question 11. Russian brick, bubble and panda dung are all types of which drink? Question 12. What colour is viridian? What colour is viridian? V-I-R-I-D-I-A-N, if you need it spelt. Viridian. What colour is it? This was news to me, I have to say. Happy birthday to Jono in Bermondsey. Shout it out, Jono in Bermondsey. You can stop. Oh dear, that's just too repetitive, isn't it? Oh dear. Question 12, what colour's viridian? Had a think? Had a guess? Somebody know? Hope so. Question 13. Listening up, Diane. Easy. Vertigo, Desire and Sweetest Thing are songs by which artist or band? That is, Vertigo, Desire and Sweetest Thing are songs by which artist or band? Hannah's still eagerly awaiting her Gay Goose merch. It's to be eagerly awaited. There's only so much chat admin we can do, by the way, so if people continue to put rubbish in it, there's not much we can do. Right. Got that one? My nose is getting redder. Is it? I did also have a quick shower before, and that often makes the skin a little pink. Sort of wanted to be fresh for you. Brush my teeth, put aftershave on and everything. I hope you appreciate it. Some of you are probably still in yesterday's pants. I've seen you. That was question 13. Question 14. Mike Powell holds the record for which Olympic track and field event, a record he's held since 1991. Yeah. Mike Powell holds the record for which Olympic track and field event, a record he has held since 1991. Claire, you smell gorgeous. Yes. See, people complimenting Caroline now on her role. She is being kept busy tonight. Repeat questions and kicking out. I had to censor myself there. Happy with that? Put one down? Am I an Old Spice man? No. No. Actually wearing something Body Shop. It's fragrant. Question 15. Which motor company Motor car company, it's the same, isn't it? Which motor car company made the Spider sports car? Reese, you smell gorgeous, yes. Which motor car company made the Spider sports car? No, it's not the White Musk. It's the green one. Whatever the manly green one is that they do on that one. Kistner, something like that. Kate and Neil here from Woking, watching with our dogs. New what? I'm trying to read that. Scroll back. New dog, Barry and Patch, and cat Bubbles. Oh, well, it's lovely to have you here. Shout out to your husband. No, I'm not falling for that, Karen. That's an instant hide. People think I came down in the last shower. I would bend over, Philip McCrack. Shout out. Boring, rubbish. Move on. Question 16. After 15, what motor car company made the Spider sports car? Question 16. What is the chemical symbol for cobalt? What's the chemical symbol for cobalt? Did you study that one? You periodic mad people? You madheads? Laura, shout out to your dog Marley, who desperately needs a haircut. Marley! Marley! Oh, who's a good boy? That's question 16 then, the chemical symbol for cobalt in Nick's Pub Quiz number 18. Number 17, which actor links the following films? Shrek, Vampire in Brooklyn, can't even read. That's Shrek, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Harlem Nights. I want the actor that links those three films. Which actor links Shrek, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Harlem Nights? Arthur, number 15 has two answers, does it? Well, I want the answer that's on my sheet, so good luck. Shout out to the Foster clan in Croydon, down the road, just over there. Mitzi, Monty just barked for the first time, brilliant. You've got a dog called Sydney, that's nice. Charlie says hello. Hello Sydney, hello Charlie, hello all the doggies. Yes, good boy. Who's a good girl? People who don't know, don't know I love dogs, are just going to think I've got some form of canine Tourette's. Who's a good girl? Good boy. It's just some form of affectation. Question 18. 18, ready? Yeah. In which US state, or rather, which US state is home to the world's tallest species of tree? We haven't got a dog either, Dave. We haven't. We live in a first floor flat. Wouldn't be kind. That's question 18. Which US state is home to the world's tallest species of tree? Don't forget the cats. Pepsi and Cola say hello. That's lovely. I do like cats too. I'm not just a dog person. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, does it? Cats are hilarious. Favourite animal, obviously a dog. Cats are very close up behind though, because they are hilarious. That's question 18. In which US state, I need to scrub out the in because I keep reading it and I typed it wrong. Which US state is home to the world's tallest species of tree? Sounded like the bloke from Weakest Link there. 19. In which high street, this is a little tricky one, I like it though. In which high street premises might you find a Snellen chart? That's SN for Nicholas, Snellen. In which high street premises might you find a Snellen chart? In which high street premises might you find a Snellen chart? Snellen chart, ever heard of one? There'll be some people who have. It's a tricky one, that, but I liked it. And then question 20. We are approaching the end of the first half. Question 20. In art, with a capital F, in art, who was model Lisa Gherardini, better known as? I'll spell her surname for you if you like. So in art, who was model Lisa Gherardini, better known as? Her surname is Gher, Gherardini, Gherardini. Gherardini, maybe. It's probably Italian. In art, who was model Lisa Gherardini, better known as? A moment of silence for the glass of wine my dad just spilt all over the table. My thoughts are with you at this difficult time. But those are the questions for the first half of Nick's Pub Quiz Saturday night. Okay. It is time for you to swap papers. It is time for you to look at them yourselves with a different eye, with an eye that says, I'm going to mark you now like I didn't know the person who wrote these before, and if the answers are stupid and they don't know anything, I shall laugh at them with gay abandon. Shall we do the answers? Let's. Streety's dancing already, love it. Let's go through the answers then for the first half of Nick's Pub Quiz. Question number 1. What's the capital of Australia? What's the capital of Australia? It is Canberra. Canberra, the answer to question number 1. Question number 2, how many different colours are there on a twister mat? It's 4. It is 4. The answer you want to question 2. Question 3, Siberian, Sumatran and Caspian are all tigers. Grr, they are all tigers. Question 4, what 3-letter word can go after sand, arm and cock to make 3 new words? Pit. Of course, sandpit, armpit and cockpit. Question 5, according to the FAI, Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, how many people have been into space? Was it 566, was it 666 or was it 766? If you put the first one, 566, then you're absolutely right. And that's A, if you put them down as A, B and C. But yes, A is your answer. 566 is your answer to question 5. Question 6, which European country's football league has restarted this week? It's the Bundesliga in Germany. Germany is the answer I wanted. Some of our North American friends may not know all of the details to that, but that is... What on earth is this coming in? What is all this? Sorry, there's a whole load of randomness there coming in from somebody. Let's just remove that. Goodness. Get out. We do our best. Question 7. Eggs, parmesan and pancetta. Carbonara. Of course it's carbonara. Right, the Dark Yeetus. No, just shush. Shush with the copy and paste. It's relentless tonight. Carbonara. Question 7. Bonsai. The answer to question 8. Of course it is. Bonsai. 9. In Russian, what is a pivo? It's a beer. It's a beer. Have a beer. Lovely. Pivo, your answer to question 9. In question 10, Space Jam, starring the man of the moment, Michael Jordan, of course, who everyone's watching in the Last Dance documentary on Netflix. It was released in 1996. 96, your answer to question 10. 11, Russian brick, bubble and panda dung are all types of which drink? It's tea, not beer. Tea. Lovely. Question 12, what colour is viridian? It's green. Green, apparently. Green is viridian. News to me. Question 13. Vertigo, Desire and Sweetest Things are songs by which band? Diane, it's U2. U2, the answer to question 13. That is a noisy motorbike going down the road. Question 14. Mike Powell holds the record. Record is held since 1991 in the long jump. Long jump, absolutely incredible that he's held the record for that long. Question 15. The motorcar company made the Spider sports car. Alfa Romeo was what I wanted as the answer. If you put something else because you thought you were very clever, I'm not interested. Alfa Romeo is the answer that I want. The answer on my card. Question number 16. What is the chemical symbol for cobalt? It is CO. CO is the chemical symbol for cobalt. Well done if you got that one, and a bit of revision had paid off. Question 17. Which actor links Shrek, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Harlem Nights? It's Eddie Murphy. It is Eddie Murphy. So if you had a stab at that without really knowing, but picked one of the characters from Shrek, then well done there. Question number 18. Which US state's home to the world's tallest species of tree? It's California, and of course it's the Redwood National Park. The tree is the Hyperion. Which is known as the coast redwood sequoia. The sequoias, as we all know. They're taller than Big Ben. There's a little reference for you. Aren't they big? Lovely. Question number... someone's asking Space Jam. 96. Oh, you've said 7, have you? Well, we were told 6. So, yes, Gary, it says 97 in the UK. Oh, is there some debate on that? If you put 97, give yourself a point then. Go on. So, 19. In which high street premises might you find a Snellen chart? Snellen chart. It's an optometrist's or an optician's. It's the thing with the letters on that you stand 6 meters away from, or 20 feet, I think, in the USA. So a Snellen chart is the answer for, optometrist, optician, the answer for number 19. And in art, number 20, how much attention did you pay to the first name here? Who was model Lisa Gerardini, better known as Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa was the answer to question number 20. So those are your answers for the first half. How are you stacking up at a half time of Saturday Night Nick Pub Quiz? 18s from Flip, 18, many 18s coming in. Rusty and CJ 14, Jen's got 15, Weebly Winky's 13, the Wild Swan's 18, and who else we got? 19 from Matt Baker, Sarah Pedley 20, really, very good if so. 12 out of 20 from the Sir Walters in Raleigh, North Carolina, might be the first time I've got that right. 16 out of 20 for the Marquis, shout out to the Flatwell Freaks, like that. Mark Grundy with 12, Helen C with 16, 18 for the Beaconsfield Pattersons, nice Melissa, Streety with 18, 15s, 12 out of 20, which you're happy with because you don't normally get double figures after 20, so that's good. Well, who else we got? Team Timmy, Chris has got some scores, Suzanne's got 18. Strong Saturday, I hear, from Claire and the Samoans group. 16 from the Blair family, 16 for Sharpie Fever. Okie dokie. 15 for Selena and Bob. Hi, Selena and Bob. Shout out to your dog Digby, please. Hello, Digby. Well done to That's the Spirit. Team Timmy with Nigel 11. I'm going to have a bit of beer now. You can keep putting them in and I won't read them all out. La, 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 la. What's that read? I've been a naughty boy. I've been Googling them the whole time. No, you haven't. That's not even true, is it? You wouldn't do that. Can you say hello to our Chowski puppy Luna? Stephen Grant has been very quick off the mark there. He says, hello, Tom. Someone can hear my beautiful assistant knocking up a cocktail. Yeah, more of them are in. I can hear him. He's in. What's the beer? This is a Birra Moretti. Birra Moretti. Yeah, we will get going in the second half in a minute. If you need a quick whittle, now's the time. My beautiful assistant's making me a little cocktail. Maybe we'll just play a little bit more. Is Tom opening the After Sun? Is it that bad? I don't know. I'm trying to see if he's a bit pink. I don't know. I don't think you are. You are. Oh yeah, he thinks he is. He's gone a bit pink too. Well, you know, it's not too bad though. It's not too hot, mind you. It's the old press test, isn't it? Oh, it's not even going. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. Oh well. Is knocking up a cocktail a euphemism? Streety, you're better than that. Come on. Can you shout out my mum, Michelle, who's now come home from hospital and is on the mend, currently watching. Ellie, consider that done. Ellie's mum, I hope you are much better and you're very welcome to our silliness here. David Marshall, can you get Tom to tell us the halftime cocktail in advance so we can join in? Excuse me. Well, that would be tricky, then I'd know what it was. So he says that they've got 7. Well done, team, in Sea Green. Many of the Sea Greeners, hello to all of you. Hello to any of the London Eagles who are playing, to all of our touch friends across the world, to the Wandsworth Winos, to the East Grinstead Twos, to Team General Fix-It, to all of you who are taking part and coming back every now and then to, you know, hang out and do this kind of thing. Up the Eagles, says Bex, quite right. There was a car called the Ferrari Spider too. I mean, if you want to give yourself a point, you know, go for it. I'm not the arbiter of it all, let's be honest. Right, well, I'm going to finish this. We'll get underway in just a minute. Yeah, hope you're enjoying Saturday night's Next Pub Quiz. It's gone. I think my halftime cocktail may come a couple of questions in. But I think we're almost ready to continue. For those that haven't or aren't aware and are wishing to be generous, then the contribution manner of your participation goes to paypal.me/rugbymedia. It's in the description of the YouTube. If you can afford it, it's lovely for you guys who drop in a couple of quid and a couple of bucks every quiz. It really, really, really means an awful lot to me, and I'm very grateful. And many of you are doing so very regularly. I picked out just a few names to thank at the very beginning, look, thank you so much to all of you for regularly doing that, and to any newbies who wish to. If you can't afford it, you're welcome anyway. That's just how this all works. Beautiful assistant is here with, my goodness, there he is. Say hi. There we are. Let me get that one off to you. Hello, Tibbs. Let's get this into shot first. Come on. Here it goes. Oh, he's giving it the big reveal. Look at this. Everyone, any guesses? Any guesses? Look at that colour on it. Here we are. Everyone saying hi, Tom. Text saying hi, Tom. Hello, other beautiful assistant. Quite right. Nice, Caroline. Doug and Sue straight in. Tequila Sunrise. Very good. I've not actually had one before, but look at that. I mean, that could have been our holiday one. I mean, pina colada was good, wasn't it? Cheers, everybody. Oh, you can taste. Well, good. Oh, a little surprise announcement. It's going to be a Eurovision special round. It's not too hard. It's not too specialist. But it would have been Eurovision here. Hopefully some of our North American friends know what Eurovision's all about. But yes, let's have 5 Eurovision special questions, starting with Eyes Down for a Full House. Question number 21. What year was the first ever Eurovision Song Contest? I'm going to give you a point for either side. What year was the first ever Eurovision Song Contest? I was watching a bit of the show before Nick's Pub Quiz, which was good fun. Isn't it? Very good. Very good. Look at that. Nice work. Beautiful assistant. Justin and Alison are getting quite competitive, I hear. Glad to hear it. That's question 21. What year was the first ever Eurovision Song Contest? Question 22. Which country has won Eurovision the most times? Which country has won Eurovision the most amount of times? Tom's Tequila Sunrise, indeed. Hello to Alfie the House Bunny. Continuing the wrong answers only in the chat theme, team. Well done. That's question 22. Which countries won Eurovision the most times in our mini Eurovision special? Question 23. Thomas Neuwirth, I'll spell that for you, Neuwirth, Neuwirth, was known by which name when he competed in the 2014 Eurovision Song Contest for Austria? So that's question 23. Thomas Neuwirth was known by which name when he competed in the 2014 Eurovision Song Contest for Austria? Yes, Pam, we've got the Gay Goose, we've got the Snood, we've got the Straw. I mean, we're Rainbow City here, we really are. That was 23. Good luck with that one. Hopefully you've got it. Question 24. I'll give you a clue for 23. A German sausage. Question 24. ABBA won Eurovision in 1974, but with which song? Question 24. ABBA won Eurovision in 1974, but with which song? You'd think, judging by the messages in the group, in the chat, that everybody is having a birthday or an anniversary, wouldn't you? Extraordinary. Happy birthday to everyone if it's your birthday or your friend's birthday or your parents' anniversary or your dog's name anniversary or something. Lovely celebrations, everybody. Question 25. Before 2020, how many times has Eurovision been cancelled? That is, before 2020, how many times has Eurovision been cancelled? Paul, not my birthday or anniversary. Then happy Saturday, Paul. So Eurovision questions, quick recap. 21, what year was the first ever Eurovision Song Contest? 22, which countries won Eurovision the most times? 23, Thomas Neuwirth was known by which name when he competed in the 2014 contest for Austria? 24, ABBA won in 1974 with which song? And 25, before this year, how many times has Eurovision been cancelled? Thanks for having me as a newbie. It's your first. Well, Adam, you're very welcome indeed. What took you so long? We've been here all the time. Well, 8 weeks. Question 26 then. Eurovision round is over, team. If you weren't enjoying it, it's over. It's okay. You can breathe again. Come back out from behind the sofa. Question 26. In which African nation is Timbuktu? We all love the sound of it. In which African nation is Timbuktu? Is it wrong to say yay, thank God? No, it seems like you're all in good company, being delighted that that's finished. Yeah, the red bit should be grenadine, actually. Should be. You can replace it with Campari, which means you're putting more booze in it. Which has happened here. Lovely. Mainly because we didn't have any grenadine. That's 26. In which African nation is Timbuktu? Question 27. Which fantasy kingdom was found at the back of the wardrobe and featured Aslan and a white witch? So 26. In which African nation is Timbuktu? Question 27. Which fantasy kingdom was found at the back of the wardrobe and featured Aslan and a white witch? Guess what's coming up next? It's Ditloid time. Yes, yes, Dave. On it already. On it already. Ditloid time. Okay, question 28 then. Is a ditloid time? If you're new, which some of you are, a ditloid is a clue which might go 18H on a GC. And then that would mean 18 holes on a golf course. So I'm going to give you a couple of clues along the lines of an 18H on a GC, 8L on an S, 8 legs on a spider, 18H. So you get the idea. So your two ditloids this week, this Saturday, are 4W on a QB. 4W on a QB. And your second one, because you get two ditloids, because you've been good. 3M, M for Michael, 3M and a B. 3M and a B. So, 4W on a QB, 3M and a B. No clues for now. Lockdown legends are saying it's easy. They are. No clues for now. We'll give you a bit of time to work on them. Caroline's posted them for you there. Michael says he wears the Krishna green Body Shop stuff. It's good, isn't it? I like it. Don't need clues, lockdown legends. Don't need clues, mate. We're fine, thanks. So those are your ditloids. Question 28, 2 answers, 2 points, 4W on a QB, 3M and a B. All right, moving on. Question 29. Which misused word would be better, which often misused word means 10% destroyed? I like this one. I'd like to try and start using this properly and then correcting people when they misunderstand me. Yeah, because I'm sort of like that. Question 29. Which oft misused word means 10% destroyed? Do I buy Krishna on offer? Not particularly. Should I? Thanks, Anne-Marie. 1 pink head on Nick. Yes, very good. Thank you. Lizzie, it's a good word. It is a good word. Question 30 then is the start of our music round. We can't play music because YouTube would take us down for copyright. Boo. Fun police. But we can do 3 name the year questions and 2 lyrics questions. So we're going to, and we're going to do them now. Question 30. The song that I want the year for, Careless Whisper, George Michael. Careless Whisper, George Michael. And these, once again, are going to be successive decades. So, once you've worked out Careless Whisper, then the subsequent ones will be decades, yeah. Decades, yeah. So, 31 is Fix You. No, it's not Fix You. That's not deleted from last time, but I know what it is. It's Shiny Happy People. Shiny Happy People, REM. Question 31, what year was that? And then the third one, How You Remind Me, Nickelback. Nickelback, who now follow me on Twitter. What's that about? Yeah, no, not Fix You, Mitzi. We did that one on Wednesday. So the 3 songs then, Careless Whisper, George Michael, Shiny Happy People, REM, and How You Remind Me, Nickelback. I'll give you a sec just to throw some years at those. When were those songs released? Sharon, 29, please. Again, we were arguing. Which misused word means 10% destroyed? Yeah, Caroline's got it there as well. So, getting some years down for 30, 31 and 32? I hope so. Lacoste Essential, Michael. Really? That's good to know. I like Lacoste Red, actually. That smells to me sort of a bit like when you go into a bathroom and someone's had a lovely fresh bath. I've worn Lacoste Red for quite a while. No. Are we ready for lyrics then? So I'll just do those songs one more time. Careless Whisper, George Michael, question 30. 31, Shiny Happy People, REM. 32, How You Remind Me, Nickelback. Okay, lyrics time. Are you ready? Question 33. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves. I'll stop there. So lyrics. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves. These are the lyrics. I want to know what the song is. Not too fussed about the artist. That's just a bonus for you. But I want the song title. So lyrics. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves. Mark Pugsley. Hello. 34. Here's your second lyrics. Practically sung it then. Well, some of you will. It's good. 34. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Some should be easier than others, right? So that's 34. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Good, Suzanne. Right, that's your music round done. Good luck. We're into the last, 6 questions. Here we go, 35. Last week we had a question on what was Japan's national sport, but this is obviously slightly different. What is the most popular sport, spectator sport, supported sport in Japan? So what is the most popular sport in Japan? How are you finding the tequila sunrise? Yeah, it's all right. I wouldn't be mad on ordering one. I mean, it's lovely. I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't send it back. It's got booze in, got orange juice in, got more booze in. And it's looked bloody gorgeous, hasn't it? And it's been made by my beautiful assistant. It's not touch rugby, Bex, but they'll get on with it. Hannah, you feel the same? Yeah. Paper straws, yes. Paper straws, Mitzi, obviously. So what's the most popular sport in Japan? 35. 36. Which wireless handheld device was developed by the Canadian company Research in Motion? To watch. To watch in Japan, guys. To watch. Supporters, everything. Spectators, supporters, yeah. Most popular. So 36. Which wireless handheld device was developed by the Canadian company Research in Motion? I think we were going to try a Long Island iced tea tonight, but we haven't got any triple sec. Cointreau, we haven't got any. Yeah, I'd go with the pina colada over tequila sunrise. I love ordering a Long Island. Have a Long Island if basically you need to start the evening going drunk before I've even sat at the table. Yeah, love a Long Island. Hits the spot, doesn't it? So that's 36. Which wireless handheld device was developed by the Canadian company Research in Motion? Question 37. Talking of drinks. What is the main spirit used in a Sidecar cocktail? I think that's a bit of an old school cocktail, isn't it? We were discussing this one earlier. I haven't had one, but what is the main spirit used in a Sidecar cocktail? Excuse me. How about Bailey's? Sickly. I can have one, two at the most, but no. So that's 37. What's the main spirit used in a Sidecar cocktail? Three to go. This is courtesy of Rebecca Maxwell. And I love it. And I checked it, Bex. We're good. If you were to drill a hole into the ground in New Zealand and go down through the Earth's core and come out the other side, in which country would you pop out? Yes. So what is the antipode country? Is that what it is? So if you were to drill a hole in New Zealand, down through the Earth's core and out the other side, in which country would you pop out? Fun question. Because you can have a guess, can't you? That question's sponsored by Tim Tams. It's a good one to have a little ruse around that, isn't it? I think I can hear the old beautiful assistant and the whole squad having a little go with the hooper as well. Evening, Nana. If you lay a piece of bread at each point, it's called an earth sandwich. Oh, I found that funnier than I thought I should have done. All right, we move on. Question 39. That's such a Kiwi sense of humour as well. Question 39. The name for which fruit stems from a native Central American word for testicle? Yeah. The name for which fruit stems from a native Central American word for testicle? We've had cock and testicle in tonight's quiz. Anyway, that's question 39. The name for which fruit stems from a native Central American word for testicle? Nick needs question 33 as the lyrics. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green and we lived beneath the waves. Lizzie, my dream quiz, because it's got cock and balls in it. Good. All the men's bits. Name for which fruit stems from a native Central American word for testicle. Okay, and moving on to question 40. Which film takes place on the Isla Nublar? So Isla as in I-S-L-A. The Isla Nublar. N-U-B-L-A-R. Which film takes place on the Isla Nublar? It's PG, Mitzi. I always say them. Nick's Pub Quiz is a PG rated quiz. So that's question 40. Which film takes place on the Isla Nublar? Those are all your questions in Saturday's Nick's Pub Quiz. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Happy Saturday. I hope you're well. Shall we recap and do the answers? Let's. Have you swapped papers? Have you done that thing? Have you scribbled in that quick guess that you're like, oh, let's just put that. We don't even know, but just put something. Always put something, right? Question 21. What year was the first ever Eurovision Song Contest? 1956. If you said 55 or 57, I'm going to give you a whole point. It's not going to be the same when we get to the music. because I like to be contrary like that. So 1956 is the right answer anyway. 22, which country has won Eurovision the most times? It's Ireland, 7 times. One more than the rest who've won it 6, but 7 is the amount of times Ireland have won. 7 is not the answer. Ireland is the answer. Question 23. Thomas Newworth was known by which name when he competed in 2014's Eurovision Song Contest? He was Conchita Wurst. Wurst, W-U-R-S-T, German sausage. Conchita Wurst is the answer to 23. Well done if you got that. Question 24. ABBA won Eurovision in 74 with Waterloo. Waterloo, the answer to 24. Hopefully you all got yourselves a point there, even those that don't do Eurovision. 25, before 2020, how many times has Eurovision been cancelled? It's a big fat 0. It's never happened before. They've never missed one. So semi-trick question, but 0. None is the answer to question 25. 26, in which African nation is Timbuktu? It's Mali. Mali, give yourself a point if you put Mali. Number 27, which fantasy kingdom was found at the back of the wardrobe and featured Aslan and a white witch? It's Narnia. Narnia, the answer to question 27. 28, your ditloids. Your ditloids. Who got this? We didn't get to clue territory. 4W on a QB, 3M and a B. 4W on a QB, 4 wheels on a quad bike. 4 wheels on a quad bike. And 3M and a B. Classic movie. 3 men and a baby. 3 men and a baby. Hopefully many of you got those. A point for each. 2 points for the ditloids. Question 29. Which oft misused word means 10% destroyed? I'm enjoying 4 women on a queen bed, by the way. 4 wings on a queen bee is nice, but not the answer I was after. The oft misused word meaning 10% destroyed is decimated. Decimated, the answer to 29. All of you with your queen bee, it's a lovely answer, and there might be other answers that are very similar, but I wanted 4 wheels on a quad bike. Yeah, misused word meaning 10% destroyed is decimated. All of you queen bee people are now furious with me. I know, but life goes on. Music then. Here we go. Name the year. 30. Careless Whisper, George Michael. 1980. Hopefully many of you got that far. 1984. 1984 for Careless Whisper, George Michael. So now we roll on. Now you know the next one's in the 90s. Shiny Happy People, REM. 1991. 1991, Shiny Happy People. And then 32, How You Remind Me, Nickelback. You now know that it's the next decade. It was 10 years later, 2001. 2001 for Nickelback. Well done. So here we have 84, 91 and 2001 are your 3 years. Lyrics. So we sailed up to the sun, we found a sea of green and we lived beneath the waves in a yellow submarine. If you put yellow submarine, give yourself a point. The Beatles, of course, just for a pat on the back. 34, well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, now go, cat, go. It was, of course, Blue Suede Shoes, and it was Elvis. So Blue Suede Shoes is your answer. Elvis is the pat on the back. Well done. Hopefully most of you got that. 35, the most popular sport by spectators, by supporters in Japan is baseball. Baseball. If you're 1 year out, yes, by the way, if you're 1 year out with the years, you get half a point for each one. What's that, Arthur? You can't have questions with more than one correct answer. I can. It's my quiz. I can do what I like. So that was question 35. Question 36. Which wireless handheld device was developed by the Canadian company Research in Motion? It's BlackBerry. BlackBerry by RIM. Yes, that means we've had RIM, Testicle, and anyway, should we not cover that? BlackBerry is the answer there to question 36. 37, the main spirit used in a sidecar, the wheels are coming off tonight's quiz, is a brandy. Brandy is your answer to question 37. Brandy. Oh, God. Question 38. If you were to drill, I love this. If you were to drill a hole in New Zealand, down through, come out the other side, where did you say you'd pop out? Did you say in the sea? Did you say no, Jen, not sumo. Sumo is the national sport, but it's not the most supported. Baseball is. All right. Where would you pop out from New Zealand? Where would you pop out? Ooh, it's Spain. If you put Spain, give yourself a point. Spain is the answer to 38. I think from Auckland, you come out somewhere in a sort of Seville, Malaga direction. And a lot of the other places in New Zealand are also still Spain. So Spain, your answer to 38. Love that. Excuse me. 39, the name for which fruit stems from a native Central American word for testicle. It is a fruit, which I wasn't aware of, but avocado. Avocado is the answer, apparently. Avocado to 39. And question 40. Which film takes place on the Isla Nublar? Fantastic soundtrack by John Williams. It is Jurassic Park, just to complete my Alan Partridgeisms. Jurassic Park. So those are your answers for your Saturday Nick's Pub Quiz. How have you done? Yes, how have you done? 32.5 GLB. Lovely. Thank you for being there, my love. The Gay Goose Gobblers, 22. Have you changed your name in the last few minutes? Caroline there with 25.5. Dan and Kazza with 27. Kevin, 20 out of 40. Harry with 26. Brendan's getting a recap from Caroline. 31 from the beard of Frank Sinatra. 26 for Andy Weir. 31 for Kurt. Not bad. 45 for Mark Rowlands. Excellent lying. Nice one, Nick, from Coffee, Eggs and Inspiration. Just a reminder as well to all of you who haven't got round to it yet or need a reminder, not that many of you do because you know the drill by now. The link to pay a contribution if you've enjoyed yourselves, if this has been an hour that you've been appreciative of, then yeah, paypal.me/rugbymedia. The link is in the description of this video. It's on my pinned tweet on @NickHeathSport. Any contributions, a couple of quid, a few bucks, really, really, really means an awful lot. This is my main job now. That's how that works. Thank you, Kurt. $666 donated. That's brilliant. Very grateful. Thank you. That'll make me smile. Zoe, 30.5. Very good. 30.5 from Louise Palmer as well. Who else have we got? Terrible second half for Helen Hutchison. Not to worry. Lambertini's 21.5. 16.5. Wingding's crazy 29, Arthur Stewart 36, and a sad face, that's not bad at all. Katie Morgan 39, I'm just a fool. Good. Quincy Maguilera, what was that? I missed the score there, 32, good. 37.5 for the Guildford Guzzlers. Laura Cusack got 29 with Dave, no doubt. Nice. It's not about the score, it's about having fun. Well, of course it is. That is what it's all about. Some interesting characters in the chat tonight, weren't there? As polite as I can put it. Most of you, as always, absolutely brilliant. It's been wonderful having you all here once again. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. If you're in the UK, the weather's going to get nice over the next few days. Continue to follow the guidance and the rules. Stay safe, wash your hands, protect the NHS. And yeah, keep well. Theme for next week, we haven't gone for one. There might be, though. I mean, I didn't know how often we want to do fancy dress. Maybe more news on Wednesday, but we might go rainbow. Might go rainbow, I think. All the colours. I don't know. We'll find a way. Check back on Wednesday and we'll decide, shall we? In the meantime, from all of us here, from a beautiful assistant and me, this has been Nick's Pub Quiz. Cheers all! All the Camparis at the bottom. Wow.